Good morning. So it's Saturday, it's 4:51 in the morning, so it's super early. I am tired, I am struggling to stay awake a bit, but today we are going up to Sarasota to go to SiestaCon. It is my first ever con experience. I'm really excited. I hope it goes well. I'm bringing the FYNNEAS FOG series up there and hopefully the books fly right off the table. If not, either way, it's gonna be a super fun experience. I'm excited to try something new and let's get going, guys.
No sleep till
Mornings have never exactly been my thing, so I didn't film too much, but this is us arriving to the venue for SiestaCon. It was actually a funny story. We weren't entirely sure if people were there because we didn't know you were supposed to park in the back, so to us the whole entire lot looked empty, but we ended up being told that we were going to be in a tent in the back. We didn't know this, so we did not come prepared to be outside. We ended up sweating to death, but this is us heading into the tent. That's my area, and things are about to get going.
Do a T pose. Arms out. Arms out. Ow, Jesus.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
As always, my beautiful mother is a wonderful assistant and along for the ride. She is such a good sport. This is definitely not her thing. Whimsy and anime and monsters and fantasy and people dressing up are not exactly in her wheelhouse, but she was a good sport and we shared a lot of laughs. The people in my tent were super nice, and for a little bit I wandered away and went inside to check out the convention because I had never been to a Comic-Con type deal before, and guys, this was really cool. It may not be on a massive scale, but it was definitely worth going just to see what it was like. We ended up leaving a bit early because we were sweating to death and we pretty much sold out, so there was no reason to stay any longer. But again, thank you so much to my mom for coming out and being a wonderful assistant for me today. Alright, so we ended up leaving the convention a little bit early because we were actually outside in a tent and it was getting super hot and the event was slowing down, so we got hungry and we said, you know what, we'll call it quits. We did really well. Let's go have a late lunch, early dinner. So my mom and I are going to eat at Cha-Cha Coconuts in Siesta Key. So we'll see how that is, and then I definitely need to go lay down and sleep. I am exhausted. So these are the views on our way to go get our late lunch, early dinner. Not exactly the prettiest day to be out by the water, but still always nice to see the palm trees and the ocean. I had never been to Sarasota, so it was something new, but we do live in the Treasure Coast in South Florida, so it's not like I was exactly awestruck by seeing the ocean, but it's always fun to get out, do an adventure, be somewhere new, and see new places. We ended up going not to whatever restaurant I said at the beginning, but we'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it. Alright, so I actually didn't film anything after I said we were going to go and eat at the Cha-Cha Coconut. We ended up not going there. We went to Daiquiri Deck, which, by the way, if you were in Siesta Key, I totally recommend. Food was delicious. I would go back, but it is 3 hours away from where I live. Anyway, we're staying at this hotel that, weirdly enough, is Amish themed. Go figure, didn't do that on purpose, but today is Sunday, it's Mother's Day. My mom is at the gym right now. I just woke up, which is why I'm in bed in my pajamas, but anyway, I'm gonna hop in the shower. When my mom gets back, we're going to be going back home to the Treasure Coast and celebrating Mother's Day. But it was a fun weekend. It was my very first con experience. Learned a lot. I know what to do next time for Florida SuperCon in July, so it was, if nothing else, a learning experience. I accidentally ended up getting photographed for the newspaper, so I guess it was a productive time as well. Sold a lot of books, met some people, had a good time, sweated our asses off. We were in a tent. We did not know we were going to be outside, so we were not dressed for it. My mom and I literally were in skinny jeans and black t-shirts. So we were sweating. So waking up at 4 in the morning, driving 3 hours, unloading the books, ending up in a tent, and then being there for hours, and then we just called it quits early. Us and the girls who were selling books across from us were like, we can't do this anymore. We're dying. It's slowing down. Let's just go. Which is how we ended up going out to the Daiquiri Deck. Again, if you're in Siesta Key, totally recommend. It was great. Anyway, that's my update for now. I'm waiting for my mom to come back for the gym, and then we're gonna head back home, and I'm cooking dinner tonight, so I'll vlog that as well, hopefully, if I don't forget. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. This has been a really cool event. I can't wait to do more. My first con experience was definitely something, and now I feel like I am a bit more prepared going forward in the future. So let's get ready to go home. There's my lovely assistant again. She is also my chauffeur because I am a sleepy person. I cannot drive for too long. Okay, so I lied. I forgot to film anything where I was cooking for my mom for Mother's Day after we came home from SiestaCon, but it was a busy day. Can you believe me? I had a lot going on and I had a lot to prepare for Mother's Day to celebrate my mom after I dragged her 3 hours to the east and made her go to a Comic-Con type deal when that is absolutely 100% not her thing. So I was a good daughter. I cooked a wonderful steak. Tom is here also. Bye, Tom. Anyway, I cooked a wonderful filet for my mom and that was it. She enjoyed Mother's Day. I enjoyed getting to spend the weekend with her. We had a really good time. We sold a ton of books and I cannot wait for July when I am going to be in Miami for Florida SuperCon. So if you guys are interested in keeping up with my adventure and seeing kind of how SuperCon goes and all of that, please hit the like button so I know that you liked this video. Hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the journey and come along for the ride. Leave a comment down below. Have you guys gone to a Comic-Con type event? That was definitely my first one at SiestaCon. I had a great time other than the fact that I was like sweating to death in that tent. But it was wonderful. I had so much fun. I'm so happy that everybody loved the FYNNEAS FOG series and I sold a ton of books while I was there and now I'm exhausted. It's been a really long weekend and I gotta go to bed. I look like I am an absolute mess at this point. No makeup, hair's a mess. This is just like my cooking shirt. Everybody ignore everything that's happening here except for the fact that you should go ahead and subscribe. Don't ignore that part because there's things to come. It's gonna be a really exciting adventure and I can't wait for you guys to come along for the ride. Thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to see you guys next time. That's it. Bye.